Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Elena and I am the homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos. And here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking and all the things in between, including our planners. So today I'm gonna get ready for June, and I think I'm just gonna keep it super simple to get ready for June, but there is gonna be some major rehauling or revamping, redesigning, all the words happening in my planner soon. So if you're not, make sure you're subscribed and have the bell notification hit. I usually put out my planner videos on Sundays, but because we're gonna be doing much more in here and kind of redesigning it, I might put out a couple more frequently. I don't know, comment and let me know if that's something that you wanna see. So for my catch-all section here, I use the Christian planner. I actually used last year's model, but it works out great because last year's, these planners are Sunday start, and so all I have been having to do is redating it to be a Monday start, and my numbers align because I like a Monday start during my week. Oddly enough, I don't mind a Sunday start in my month, but in the week I really like to have that Monday start. So I'm gonna redate the June, and then I'm gonna prep the first week too, and I thought it would be fun if we did it with some free printables. So I printed out this sheet here. This one is from Vintage Glam Studio, and it is their June. Actually, I think this is from last year, but you have the option to print it out without the monthly date or without the month here. I think usually it says like 2020 and then it says June, and I'm not quite sure if it will fit exactly on here, but we'll move stuff around and see what we can make work. Okay, hopefully the lighting isn't too bad here. Clouds just rolled in, and so it's like going in and out. But let's get started. Let's pull these pages out and get started on redating the monthly. Like I said, I have this, but looking at it, this Monday through Wednesday is not gonna fit up on top. Let's cut it out and just see how big we can do it. See if maybe this hole puncher will punch out the numbers here and they'll work. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think I think it's too small for the numbers, and I don't want to cut out each little circle individually. These printables, if you do have like a Cricut or something like that, I think she has like the files so that you can use it for that machine and it'll cut it for you, but I don't have that, so I'm going to just use some of these that I have set aside. I actually think that teal color will work. I wish I still had this bluish green, but I think this darker one will be okay. First is on a Wednesday. If only dating was that quickly. There are a couple of smaller boxes. I think I'll use these. And then because this sticker paper that I have only has like the cut here, so when I cut these, I'll have to figure out how to do it really carefully and not bend it, or what I like to do is just peel that all the way up and make my own kind of cut line, so it's easier to peel when I hand cut them. I really like these smaller ones because it has some holidays here that are not that are lined up on the wrong days or that I don't need to have on here. So I think those will work great for that, as well as these little kind of quarter boxes. I think these are going to be a little bit longer, but it's not that big a deal. I can just slice it off a little bit here. I think I'm just going to end up using the boxes for the month because it's working out pretty well. I like it. So let's put this one down as well because there's something for that day that I need to be reminded of. And then she has this sticker here that says goals. That's really cute. I think I'll cut that one out and put it on the sidebar here. We also have this important next month and remember, and I think we'll put the remember one down because I can use it either like as gratitude to remember the good stuff or just as a reminder for things that I need to get done throughout the month and I don't want to forget. Whichever way the wind happens to take me this month. Okay, and I think for there, that's how I'm gonna leave this month. I may come back in and add a couple more things, like maybe some washi tape down here, or I may just leave it. To be quite honest, I only use this for kind of future planning, or like when I'm in the middle of the month and we're writing stuff down to get a bigger view of things. That's what I use my monthly for. So I'm gonna leave that. The next page on here though goes like this in the planner. It has scripture, but then it also has like coloring, so you can color it in. And then on this side is the monthly finance tracker. I have not been using the monthly finance tracker. I absolutely need to. That's one of the things that I'm gonna need to kind of revamp and redesign in my planner so that I can be using it, just get a better hold on our finances. We have some big goals and we've just been struggling to get there and meet them. And I just want to be sure that I'm doing all that we can to meet those goals. But also I know that it gets frustrating, or at least for me, it can get frustrating on this journey when you feel like you're constantly budgeting, you're constantly rubbing pennies together. But it is what it is, and I'm thankful that we have food and a roof over our head. So I'm not gonna get too into that today, but this is gonna be one of the things that I need to redo. So I'm gonna leave this monthly finance tracker the way it is. As you can see, I just took the little bits here and covered up this. So I can use this for something else. What my plans was to use this for weekly what I was spending. But I think I'm gonna leave it blank before I put any titles on top up here. To see if that's what I end up using it as, or maybe I'll end up using it for something totally different. So I'm gonna leave those pages be, and then we're gonna move into the first week of June. So like I said, I redate it, and I found these Monday through Sunday stickers from worldofprintables.com, and it printed out a whole bunch, which works out great for me because I redate it every week. And so I'm gonna cut these out and just put them on. Okay, so it is redated, and then like I said, I don't need to actually put the number stickers because they lined up okay, being that it is just last year's planner. For this one, I had printed this out. This just came in my email today. This is by lovelyplanner.com, and they're these cute little gnomes, and they're just celebrating summer. They're bringing it in. It looks like they have this cute weekend banner with the watermelons and then a little like ice cream and surfboard. The best memories are made in flip-flops. And then she's got work hours, meal planning, priorities, 3 habit trackers, 2 day off, 1 payday, 1 reminder, weekly expenses, pay bill, appointment, and meeting in here. So I'm gonna cut some of these out and see just where I wanna put them in here. Oh no, I cut the weekend banner. Ah, that was totally my mistake. I got carried away. Darn it. Well, we won't be using that, I guess. So that should help a little bit, aside from cutting up the weekend banner. Let's put some of these down. As you can see, I printed on the wrong side too, my paper, so it's on both sides here, but we'll make it work. I didn't want to waste the sticker paper. I think we'll use those. I definitely want to use this weekly expenses. I like that she usually includes that in her free printables because I have been kind of sporadic with tracking it, but it does help to see it, like when you're writing it down daily and kind of keeping that at the forefront of your mind, even if it's, and I mean, it's not spending, the spending that we're doing, there is a couple of fun things, like we just went to the thrift store and the Dollar Tree, but it's not huge things that we're spending our money on. It's things like groceries, like most people, we're feeling the increase there, groceries, gas. I do try to make like all of our errands on the same day so that we're not going out every day, but you know, sometimes it's hard to avoid it. And the other thing too is online. So because I don't want to go out every day, sometimes we'll just be like, okay, let's order it online and let's make sure that we buy enough so we get free shipping. But then, you know, you're spending a couple of extra doing it that way. And so, you know, it just this give and take. And I just think that we need to be, for us, we need to be paying closer attention to that. And I know that we can do it because we've done it before. We just need to have some really clear goals of what we want to accomplish and mark out some steps of how we're going to do that. I don't know if that's too many stickers now. And is that an oxymoron, too many stickers? Could you have too many stickers? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's too much and then I won't be able to fit in our actual plans. So let's see. Actually, I like this. I like these two together. Could I put them together for the weekend? I think so. And then I'm going to use this one just to cover up. It shifts into, and down here it says night. Let's see if you can see that. So I'm going to use this just to cover that one up. I didn't cover it up here. I don't always cover it, but I think since I have that sticker there anyways, I might as well. This little guy, I just think he's so cute with his little coconut drink and umbrella. So I'm going to put him on Saturday night. Not that we have big, crazy Saturday nights, but I just think he'll be adorable there. So we'll put him there, and then we'll put this girl with the watermelon for Sunday. And then I think I will try to cut this down a little. So what I'm gonna do is, this may not work, but we'll see. I'm gonna snip it this way. And see if I can line it up to make a sort of half or quarter box that way. So let's put this down first. There we go. So it's a little bit smaller than a full box, and I kind of like that. I do have these. I could probably put a couple of these down, but actually I think for this week, I'm not going to. I could put, I guess, a couple here or there and pepper it in, but I'm gonna leave it that way. And these have faint lines on it anyway, so I can still write it in. And I can almost make a whole other spread with what's left over. So I'm just gonna put those to the side. I gotta clean up my mess here. But that's gonna do it for me today. That's how we're just gonna really quickly, a simple setup for June or to get our June rolling. And then, like I said, I'm gonna go back in and kind of redesign or re-see what's working and what's not in my planner. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and getting this done. Let me know if you were planning alongside or if you're just cruising along and watching videos. I like to watch videos also when I'm washing dishes or something like that, folding clothes. It just makes the time go by faster for me. But again, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you taking your time out of the day and spending it with me. If you're already a subscriber to our little YouTube family, thank you so much for being a part of our little family here. And if you're not, I hope that you'll consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you don't miss any of our inspiration amongst the chaos. And if you haven't heard today, you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. Thank you so much for watching.